Let in a little joy, let in a little joy, let in a little light,
let in a little light.
You know every little thing gonna be alright. Once the bell I could happen, clear the room for dancing, let in a little joy, let in a little light. On Sunday night, loving too. Hello, darlings.
Hi, sweethearts.
We have missed you so much, and thank you for holding our hearts. We have been devastated by the loss of a very dear friend and sister of our hearts. And so we have been in deep grief. And tonight we want to honor our friend, Dr. Kirsta Kurtzberg, and the legacy of her love and her life on this planet. And she taught us three primary things. And
so many more.
So many more. Yeah. So many more. But she taught us to connect and build community and build chosen family. She taught us to stand up for and help others in their time of need, in their healing. And she taught us the joy and the wonder and the celebration of life. And so we want to honor those three pillars, those three testaments to her extraordinary life. What an incredible woman. And we're going to start off in the place that we've been in, which is in grief and saying goodbye to her spirit form on this earth. We loved her so much. And honored to be the godmamas to her children, Alex and Leo, and dear, dear sister friends to her husband, Justin. And they had an extraordinary love since they were kids. Just one of those couples that we really looked up to and admired, and their love will always be a testament and an inspiration to us. So we're going to start tonight with a song that she requested us play at her funeral.
She said this to us years ago, you know, and I like, it's like one of those things, you know, like you hope that day never comes, and of course we thought if that day did come, it would be much longer than now. And so, yeah, this is a hard one. She asked for this, so we do this in honor of her.
The Tom Waits song, Shiver Me Timbers.
So we have to share like so much about Kirsta and what a remarkable, radiant, resilient soul.
We want you to know that that we lost Kirsta under some very tragic circumstances, and we're going to share more about that next week.
This is a very complicated, tangled grief, and yes, this will not just be this week. There's more that we want to share, but this week we want to
honor her and the incredible life that she lived.
An inspiration.
She was a person who was always at the ready to help others, including during Hurricane Katrina, at the now defunct, closed down Charity Hospital, which was basically the poor people's hospital. She was a doctor, and when the hurricane hit, she chose to stay behind and take care of all the patients there. And you know the stats. She was without power for 6 days.
She refused to evacuate, which is so courageous. She stayed, and they lost power after the first day. One of the things that she tells is they didn't know they were going to lose power. They didn't know they weren't going to be evacuated really soon. So one of the things that I like to... Yeah, did you want to say something?
No.
Oh, okay. She had one of the best sense of humors and wit despite any circumstance of any person I've ever known. So she kind of joked that on the first day they were like, oh, we've got all these snacks, and they like raided all the vending machines and all their food, and she's like, I wish we would have known, because like we ate up a bunch of the really good stuff and used up a bunch of the really good stuff on the first day. Little did they know the next day they would lose power and be without it for 6 days. She was caring for herself she was a doctor, a caring physician for 18 patients. During the 6 days, all of them survived. In fact, in the entire charity hospital, I understand they only lost a few. They were respirating. Yeah, and because they had no machines. Imagine you don't have all the machines hooked up to people to give them oxygen or check their statistics.
And there was water up to the first or second floor with, the morgue was in the basement, so there were all of these bodies floating around. There was no way out. They were watching the wealthy hospital across the street being evacuated by helicopters. Meanwhile, they were stuck there. That's just one example. She also went to Haiti after the earthquake to help the people there.
She often volunteered when disasters would strike. She would go volunteer as a doctor and go be on the front lines.
She was also. I guess I don't know her exact term, but they called her the sex lady. She taught sex education in colleges. She was an advocate for women, for the queer community.
She was an advocate for anyone. She was always for the underdog, and she always stood up and with everyone who was marginalized.
Yeah.
And made sure that they didn't feel like they were not a company.
During COVID, she went to the prisons to help the prisoners who were suffering from COVID. I mean, she just always to the edges, she would go to help others. And thank you for understanding our grief. And we want you to know it's important when you feel grief to have it, and to not hide it, to have your feelings and to share them with others. And so we want to do stand-in in honor of her, fierce advocacy for others, always.
And so, can I read this, John Lewis?
Yes, actually, yeah, right.
So we're going to share some things,
right,
different aspects of her, but we've been going through
her Facebook feed, which is hilarious and poignant, and just so particularly Kirsta. And like we said, she was an advocate and for so many, and she shared this. It was a quote from John Lewis's book, his biography or autobiography.
So let me come up here. I've saved a lot here.
Most of you know who John Lewis was. He marched on the Selma Bridge for voting rights and stood up for African American rights in the streets and in Congress. Majority of his life, a fierce advocate, and he was the one who said, "Get into good trouble," which Kirsta was absolutely good at doing.
Yeah, and so for her to post this, just know that this it just kind of is such great evidence of who she was as well, and what she would have wanted to say to you, and has said to us for 30 years. So this is from John Lewis's memoir. Anchor the eternity of love in your own soul and embed this planet with goodness. Lean toward the whispers of your own heart. Discover the universal truth and follow its dictates. Release the need to hate, to harbor division and the enticement of revenge. Release all bitterness. Hold only love, only peace in your heart, knowing that the battle of good to overcome evil is already won. Choose confrontation wisely, but when it's your time, don't be afraid to stand up, and speak out against injustice. And if you follow your truth down the road to peace and the affirmation of love, if you shine like a beacon for all to see, like Kirsta, then the poetry of all the great dreamers and philosophers is yours to manifest in a nation, a world community, and a beloved community that is finally at peace with itself.
She was good at building community.
Everybody highlights that as one of her greatest contributions.
Standing on the mountain, looking out across the land, we are all finding good things can be right here in our head, in our heads. Sometimes lots of love can be like a flower, let it grow. Sometimes love can be like a stream, let it flow in peace. Sometimes be around me, there's no peace here for you or me. There is peace, there is peace, there is peace here for you and me. Oh, oh. Taste the pleasure of a drink in the night. Give the Sunday morning message for your life. There's no road that I can't see. Road to go flowing upon me. Trust that road that lead me to the light now. To the right now. Well, get on the mountain top is where I wanna go. Leave my trouble down below. Gonna leave my trouble, gonna leave my trouble, gonna leave my trouble down below. Oh, I got no kind of trouble on the mountain. That's where I want to go. Oh, but I just can't rest on the mountain top when there's trouble down here below. Oh, 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 free, free, free my people, let my people go. Free, free my people, let my people go. No more teardrops, no more teardrops, no more teardrops, no more, no more, no more teardrops, no more teardrops, no more teardrops, no more, no on the mountain. That's where I want to go. Oh, I just can't rest on the mountain top when there's trouble down here below. Oh, trouble down below. Trouble down here below. Trouble down below. Oh, no. Trouble down here. Trouble down here. Trouble down here below. Trouble down here Thank you for celebrating Kirsta and her life and her purpose and her journey. May it be an inspiration to all of us to reach out and to alleviate, get into good trouble, and to build community. And
you know, one of the other things that I really loved about Kirsta, and I know this was true for us, every single thing that we've done as Troubadours, as Mighty Kindness, Caravan of the Heart,
she came to Church on the Rocks. She loved
everything that, you know, the people in her life, she just got behind what they did 100%, and just had so much just encouragement. She was such a great cheerleader, and
yes,
just infused and inspired by her own journey.
She was in use.
Yeah, she still is.
Yeah, will always be. We're going to share a little a picture of her with you,
and take a quick screen break. We'll be right back.
So Kirsta played a big role in us becoming troubadours and our choice to move to New Orleans, because I first went to New Orleans with my roommate from Chicago, Catherine, and she said, let's go down there and visit our friends, Kirsta and Justin. And I fell in love with them and fell in love with the city, and soon after, Renee and I decided to become Troubadours of Divine Bliss and move to New Orleans to learn about music.
Which is where I met them, in the French Quarter down there. I'll never forget the night they strolled up on us while we were playing. And it was like, they were then like, oh, these are our BFFs. And we just spent so much time together in New Orleans over the years, and
totally fell in love with each other. Had so many wonderful memories.
Adventures, fun times. I mean, it's very, very interwoven, this journey of sweetness. And
I always had so much respect and just admiration for Kirsta, because she's this larger-than-life figure, because she was so smart and so really brilliant, probably genius level of brilliant, and so funny and so beautiful
and so generous
and so giving. She's just like a great hero of mine, of ours.
Yes.
And so we were incredibly honored when she asked us to be the godmamas to her babies.
Yeah, so we've gotten to be fairy godmothers to Alex and Leo, and feel
God, they're so amazing. What a wonderful mother.
And
what a
they have
wonderful
honored
mother.
her so well.
Yeah.
I mean, you're talking about, like, I can't even go there.
Yeah.
So let's go here.
Let's go here.
Because she loved to go here.
She was so funny. And you can just go down her Facebook feed and just laugh your ass off at her insights.
Yeah, so she had a lot of anecdotes, and once she became a mama, many of them became about the experience of motherhood.
Which she loved and was so perfect at.
Yes.
So good at.
And so it got even more fun as they become tweens. And so here's one.
One of our favorite ones.
And so just understand that she had this kind of, well, you'll hear it. Important list of social behavior tips for parents from tweens. I'm going to see the kids in a school play tomorrow. They begged me to be cool, not embarrassing. I asked for specifics, and these are the do's and don'ts. 1, don't shake hands with kids. High fives only. Don't talk about random stuff. Don't twerk. Do compliment people on small things. Don't give lectures, especially on girl power. Don't talk about sex. Don't talk about what we were like as babies. Do try to leave when the other parents do. Don't just hang around. I'm not sure where they get this stuff. And I would like to read. Can I read one more?
Yes.
There's so many here. So let's see. Okay. I love this. This is a great one about her and her husband. Can I share this?
Oh, yeah.
If you would like to know what the holiday gift giving is like after 27 years together, this is an actual conversation I had this morning. Husband, I feel sick. I ate like 18 Godiva chocolates last night. Me, we have Godiva chocolates? Husband, well, we did. Actually, they were a Christmas present from me to you. I forgot to give them to you. Wait, you bought me Godivas, or you were regifting some chocolates that a patient gave you? Husband, regifting, of course, but hey, I threw out the box and there's still some in there. They're in the garbage, but in the box. So go for it. I can't really judge since I don't really do a better job of giving him gifts. Oh, there's just so much. And
there's such a great.
she just had a way of seeing life and seeing. She is so fascinated and so fascinating. And
and to me, I went down to New Orleans to be there for the kids and for Justin at her memorial, and Renee stayed behind me.
There were a few reasons I couldn't go. One, we used up all our frequent flyer miles. 2, it was Mardi Gras, and so we even tried to send me, it would have been a lot.
But shoulder,
but
cat allergies,
technically it was my shoulder and the big picture
so many
and
different things. But I had to be there, and I'm so glad that I was. For even the short time I was.
You got to be there for the memorial.
I got to be there for the memorial and to kind of just be there with them and for them. And to be in the city that she loved. She loved New Orleans with every fiber of her being. And things like Hurricane Katrina just strengthened her bond.
Which, by the way, they lost their house.
Yeah, they lost everything.
She lost her career, everything in Hurricane Katrina.
Well, it was a huge, huge hit. But she loved the city so much, and I know why, because Kirsta will always be New Orleans. That's her spirit, her joy of life, her awe and wonder at life. That was probably our deepest connection. And I wanted to do Scarlet Carnival in celebration of her. She is the kind of person who would want people dancing at her funeral. She's the kind of person who was always seeing the beauty and the wonder and the joy in every moment and ready to have a second line wherever
Right,
she was.
and I love that, like, when you go to look for pictures of her, like, 8 out of 10 of the time she's in some fabulous costume.
So this is for Kirsta. This is for the joy of life. Enjoy your life. They did a special second line for her and a dirge for Mardi Gras in honor of Kirsta. And they set up an altar for her. And I just want to say this last thing. And as we approached her altar, there was music playing loudly in the background with the same words over and over again. Enjoy your life. Enjoy your life. Enjoy your life. And I know that's what Kirsta would want us all to do. 2, 3, 4. You will pickpockets and blues with air, cops and politicians are drinking upstairs. You better beware, you can't still get a drink. And a dame for a dime. Have a real good time. Well, the Storyville always leave with a wild over tail. Oh, you're in the voodoo lounge, the dark night of your soul. Even your own mama don't feed you anymore. Your teeth all fell out. You're big out of greedy grind of $50 on the dog house. So out of love, whiskey and warm gravy, your belly up at the bar, and roast getting nailed by fast-headed car. Lulu's crying off a kill shot, who took off with the cash. Beulah Sam the Waffle Man, shaking everybody. Let it roll. He's the one that has swinging from the rafters and a razzle-dazzle sound. Big Charlie blowing to whistle through his nose. So sing a sweet. You ever come round this way, Kirsta? You ask for Marguerite. Beware, pickpockets and blues with air. Cops and politicians are drinking upstairs. You better beware. You can still get a drink and a dame for a dime. Have a real good time. Well, the Storyville always leave with a wobble over seal. Oh, yeah. Monk the drunk and stale bread. I've been here for 3 days. Pensacola kids run the green and taking it. Coralie ride, that boy's still trying to melt that frigid tart. Miss Josephine icebox, skilled heads are stressed over the cafe or lemon strands. Lady Ann cooks are in the blues on the ride. Waiting for you on Basin Street, underneath the red lights where the saints and sinners meet. Trying to shut them down, that joint till it goes down. Scarlet Carnival will always be around. When the cops came for Banjo Annie, they said, do you want to be dragged out or walk out like a lady? And she said, dragged out like a lady. Big package, blues and cops and politicians are drinking upstairs. You tell me where you can still get a drink and a dame for a dime. Have a real good time. Well, the Storyville always leave with a wobble of a tail. Oh, yeah. is so precious. Enjoy your life.
Such a gift, y'all.
Cherish those around you. And build community. Stand up for others. And know that you are so loved.
And thank you for all your love and support of our
Yes,
hearts and being
yes.
so sweet.
Yes.
We love you so much.